Hey, what's up? Good evening, peace and blessings. I hope that you can hear me. I wanted to come on. Last night, I planned on coming live to do the crystal energy reading, but I kind of had a migraine. I've been battling with one for the last maybe 4 days or so. So it seems like it subsided. So I said I would come on tonight and pull a card and really gauge the energy for this week. But I also wanted to share. So I started out this month on a very high note. I was a guest speaker on the Love Breakthrough Summit, and I shared my story about domestic violence. And I've talked about it before, but not so candidly or as openly as, being a part of this amazing summit with over 20 other relationship and dating experts and gurus. So that was really powerful for me. And, speaking out about it in that way, totally unscripted. And it kind of caught me off guard because that was not the actual topic that, that I was scheduled to discuss. But it was just a really beautiful and moving discussion, and one that really needs to be had a lot more. So there is actually still time for you to join the Love Breakthrough Summit. You can watch my segment as well as many others. They're all experts when it comes to dating, love, and relationships to really help you break through barriers that you may be facing in your own personal love life. And the link is in the description, so definitely go check it out. It was very moving and powerful, lots of great information, and something that I was really, really excited to be a part of. Starting out a new month, doing something new, really set the tone for me. So now it's like, okay, well, how can I top that off? Like, what's next on my list of things to do? So one of the things that I am planning is what I'm calling Spiritual Love Week. And that actually is going to take place next week. So next week is full of different holidays. Of course, there is Valentine's Day, but there's also Freedom to Marry Day, Black Love Day, Random Act of Kindness Day, and I want to say there's one more that I'm forgetting. And I just thought it would be really great to come on and highlight just different issues and topics related to love and relationships. So initially, the event was going to take place on my Facebook page, but it might just be something that I do in my group because of just kind of logistics, I guess. So I'm still getting that out. But if you visit spiritualloveweek.com, you will get a little more information. It's just going to be a free event where we're going to just talk about love in all areas of life. So I think that's going to be really exciting. And I'm just sitting here shuffling my cards, talking. It's great to be back live again because I haven't done one in quite a while. Ooh, okay. So I pulled the card. And this week, it's all about clarity, and that's represented by the energy of clear quartz, which is a beautiful, beautiful stone, and it's an amplifier. So it really amplifies any energies that you may be projecting. And if you look at it, it's the element of storm back there, and that's actually a really great card, or elemental representation for clear quartz. And clarity is a really great way to really start out this week. And I can see why that card came up, because there are some different things that I'm going through in my life where, clarity is needed. And a lot of other people are also going through things because we did have a really big shift recently. So it has us really trying to settle back down. And in order to do that, we need clarity, right? To figure out where we are, where we want to go, and how we are going to get there. So let's see what this beautiful card, and I actually have a piece of clear quartz that looks just like this. And I love that flat, smooth part on that goes up to the tip there, because I always just kind of rub my thumb on it. But I have the book that goes with these cards. These are the Crystal Ally card decks by Nisha Eisen. I've had this deck for maybe 11 years, 10 or 11 years, probably longer. Yeah. So it's all about clarity. And going back, we can see that the crystal is kind of rising out of the fog, and it's going up into the clear sky, the clear night sky. And it represents the effect that clear quartz has. So it naturally occurs in different configurations. Like we see this one has different faces on it. I have a lot of them around here. Oh, actually, well, no, I'm not going to grab it. So they are used to really help you clear your mind and balance really your mind and your energy. I really love clear quartz. It carries a high vibration and echoes the energy of the earth. And clarity is its key word because it's all about clearing your energy and amplifying your thoughts. But here's the thing about clear quartz. It amplifies anything. So if you're having negative thoughts, it can amplify those negative thoughts as well. So it's very important that you are aware of what you're thinking, because you don't want to amplify negative energy in your life. You really want to amplify those positive vibrations and those positive thoughts. So it's a really great stone to hold, like if you are saying your affirmations. You know, you can just kind of hold that and it will just really empower your affirmations. And another thing is that because it's all about clarity, if you have some confusion, you're not really sure, it can help cut through like your confusion or that fogginess that you may be having. So the message of this stone is asking you to clarify yourself so that the universe can provide the answers to your prayers. So we might not know what it is that we want. And when we don't know what we want, it's hard to get what we want. So we have to really be clear on our goals and clear on our intentions. And one of the things that I do in the Spiritual Love Circle, which is my Facebook group, the link is also in the description box, is every week I ask, you know, what are your intentions for the week? And even if you don't necessarily answer, it's always good to think about, like, what is it that I'm trying to accomplish in my relationships? What is it that I'm trying to accomplish in my life? Because if you don't have a direction, then you can end up anywhere. And that's not really what you want to do. So you really want to be intentional about what it is that you're trying to do with your relationships, with your life, with everything, so that you are getting the things that you desire and going in the direction that you wish to go in. So if you've been finding yourself, and I'm laughing because this kind of really relates to me. So if you've been vacillating, going back and forth between two options, this is the time for you to choose and make your choice known. So whatever it is, go ahead and decide and declare, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do. You can call on the energy of clear quartz to help you become clear about the choices that you have. And one of the things that you can do, like if you have, and I wish I had 2 stones, so you can take like clear quartz and maybe a piece of black tourmaline or really any other stone and put them in a bag. One can represent choice A, one can represent choice B. Put them in the bag, kind of figure out, okay, clear your energy and just, you know, try to clear your space. Reach in and choose a stone. And whichever stone you chose for, you know, if the clear quartz represented choice A and the other stone represented choice B, depending on what stone you chose, that would be your decision. So you can also use crystals to help guide you in that way as well. So when you have clear thoughts and clear intention, that is when you can really manifest the things that you want to see in your life. And we've been talking about manifestation a lot in the group, and I've been working on that myself. It's always just a really great area to explore because it really is all about our thoughts and our intentions, because when those are in alignment, then our actions will be supported and we will be divinely guided to get the things that we need in order to manifest what we're trying to manifest. It's really amazing. So clear quartz has made its spirit known to you, and you're being notified that the answers to your questions are imminent. So it signals a time of deeper understanding on your path. So it's time to open yourself to divine light and allow your future to unfold. A lot of times we get stuck not doing anything because we don't know what to do, because there are so many choices on the table, right? So many options. And we might go off on a tangent thinking, what if this happens? What if that happens? And just adding to our list. And instead of getting clear, we get even more confused. Sometimes we just have to look at things for what it is and make a decision and then stick with it. But the thing about that is there really are no wrong decisions. Some you can kind of think of like a shortcut that's going to get you where you need to be, where you're supposed to be, I should say. And the other one, it might just be maybe the long way to get there. And sometimes that might be the best way to go. It's a little more scenic. You get to learn a lot along the way. So it really just boils down to what feels good to you. What is it that you truly want? And trusting and knowing that you can get it. So just really being clear is where it starts. So if you still aren't sure what it is that you need or want, what you're trying to do, journal. Just start writing things down. You don't have to do it any type of structured way, but just right at the top of your page, what do I want? And then allow yourself to just start writing. It might not make any sense. You might write, you know, you want a cupcake. I like cupcakes. You know, you might just start listing stuff out, but as you continue to write, eventually you're going to start writing stuff down that really has meaning. And when you go back and read that, you'll kind of know what it is that you need. You can also pray on it. What is it that you want? What choice should you make? Which path should you take? So this week is all about clarity. So we are still in the new season of the new year. And January can be a very unsettling period because there's a lot of new energy. We have all these goals and these big ideas, but then we have to combat that change because we're so used to doing things the way we've been doing them all of our life. And when we want to do something new, it gets scary, it gets hard, and we might give up. So if that's where you are, then it's a really great time to get clear if that is what you really want. And if it is, know that you can have it. It is going to take some work. You will need some support, but you can definitely do it. So that's going to be it for today. You will see me live a lot more this week. I'll be talking a little bit more about Spiritual Love Week. If you want to learn a little bit more about manifestation and being supported in your intentions for your life, for your relationships, then I invite you to join me in the Spiritual Love Circle. The link is also in the comment. Peace and blessings, and have a good night. I will see you soon.